Social selling and cold email is two different methods to increase the revenue of your business. But as a B2B founder, you have limited time and budget. You need sales and you need them efficiently. So, where do you invest your energy for the best return on investment? Firing off cold emails or building relationship through social selling? It's like choosing between a sprint and a marathon. One's about quick wins and the other is about the slow burn. So, today I will break down both approaches and you will know which one can give you better return on investment. Cold emailing is basically digital door knocking where you reach out to strangers in boxes and hoping that you will get a response. It is fast and scalable. If you need leads now or within 1 month or within 2 months, cold email lets you cast a wide net. It doesn't require an established network, just a good cold email list and compelling message. Many prospect about 80% of the B2B buyer actually prefer email for business communication. So a well-crafted cold email can be game changer if you need quick result. But social selling is different. You don't have to knock the door, but you have to attract your prospect here. It focuses on building relationship. Social selling is more about quality than quantity. You have to share values and insights daily or at least weekly so that your prospect can trust you. By sharing valuable knowledge, you are positioned as an expert in the marketplace. The people will see you not as a salesperson but as an advisor who cares about them. But the social selling requires effort and time. It might take 1 to 2 years to get the result from it. Now, let's compare the return on investment of cold email and social selling. Because ROI is the ultimately about the outcome of effort and cost invested, right? ROI matters a lot. So we need to discuss about the ROI of both. So the first one I need to discuss is about the reply rate. The reply rate in the cold email is lower than that of social selling. Although the reply rate depends on many factors such as the quality of your prospect list, your cold email copy and your offer. But as we reach out to strangers in the cold email, the reply rate will be comparatively low. The reply rate can be from 2% to 0.5%. Okay, but in the social selling, it is quite high from 10% to 30%. The reason being is that the targeted prospect already know us either from our post or from the engagement. So in the social selling, what we do, we engage prior to the outreaching them. Okay, that's why the engagement is high. That's why the reply rate is high. Now the second factor you need to consider is the conversion to sales. Now in email conversion rate, okay, actually the closed deal is 0.7% to 4.2%. Okay, so when you do email, the conversion rate might be 0.7%. Okay, or might be less than that, like 0.01% when you are selling high ticket product. Social selling conversion rate are roughly double, like ranging from 1% to it can be 1% to 8%. So in plain English, social selling might net you about twice as many customers for the same number of outreach attempts simply because prospects are warmer. So when you do social selling, the conversion rate might be higher because the prospect that you are outreaching to trust you more. Now the third factor you need to see is the cost and time investment. In cold email, you need to invest on certain tools that can cost from 500 USD to 3000 USD depending on the requirement of the business. Also, it need minimum of 15 days to set up the cold email infrastructure, and you would start getting leads within 1 to 2 months. But in social selling, you don't require tools, but you need time and consistency. You need to post and engage with your prospect regularly. You are investing hours on conversations, content, and research. The demerits of social selling is that it might take 1 to 2 years to drive you result, but each post and each interaction is also building your personal or company brand, which has compounding return. So social selling brings often the intangible ROI in form of referrals and network growth. Someone who is not a buyer might still refer you after seeing your helpful post. Cold email is less likely to generate goodwill, but if they are not interested, They will just delete your email. Okay. Meanwhile, a strong social selling presence can attract inbound leads too. So, which is better? So, if you need fast results, go for cold email. But if you want to play a long term game, social selling you have to consider. Okay. So, in 2025, competition is too high. So, I would recommend you to play both games. Build the pipeline quickly through the cold email and nurture them through social selling to get a higher ROI.